is well loved in Calgary, like it is in the entire country. All types of delicious food are sold at all times. Yet as different as they may seem, the various communities of Calgary have come to share a culinary tradition that fuses and celebrates ancestral cuisines of their native lands. Deriving from the rich culinary traditions of the European community ancestral lands, with flavors that are often robust, it is just to say that European food, in particular Eastern European, is extremely flavorsome, frequently spicy, containing regularly of a mix of condiments with spices and ingredients of herbs. Husband and wife, Ioana and Doru Todica, took inspiration from their native Romania, located in Eastern Europe, today a member state of the European Union, and founded the old-style European meats and deli shop, Berea Market, a family-owned retail food shop located in Northwest Calgary. The shop focuses on small batch, handcrafted foods, cheeses, delicious cooked food, and home-style meals, smoked meats, homemade sausage and bacon, custom-cut meat, freezer specials, cakes, party trays, and other food products and soft drinks. Ioana and Doru take pride in their business when customers come in and recall the old-style food in their ancestral lands. So, Ioana, you run a family business.
Yes, we do, and we are lucky enough to do so.
When did you start it?
We started in January 2008. We started with the small store next door. Then a year and a half ago, we expanded to the current location.
What were you doing before founding Berea Market?
Before starting the business, I was an accountant. I'm still an accountant. I'm a professional accountant, a certified managerial accountant. I still practice my profession whenever I have some time off. With the business, it's very hard. Came to Canada over 9 years ago. Started school here again. My passion was always a restaurant business, being around people. So I started with a hotel and restaurant management at SAID, finished that. In the meantime, I worked in banquets at Calgary Zoo for over 4 years. Then switched towards accounting, continued my education, got my accounting degree and then my accounting designation. And in the meantime, I worked as an accountant for Canadian Natural Resources. I tend to do more things that I can handle at the same time, and started a business in the same time as I was working, so I had to give up one or the other. I couldn't give up my business, that's my passion. So unfortunately I had to give up my job. That was a year and a half ago. Ever since, I just focused on growing my business. I had a baby, my daughter Maria, she's turning 1 in a week. And that's my story.
Is this your first business?
This is our first business. Yes, my husband and I, first business.
Is there a story behind the name of Berea Market?
It's funny you're asking me that question. Everyone thinks I'm Maria, and they come to the store and they want to talk to Maria, or they're asking me who's Maria. And she's right there in the picture behind me, and they start smiling. Maria is my grandma. She's very dear to my heart. She raised me. She taught me how to bake bread, how to cook, how to share it with the neighbors, with the villagers. She still does at 8 years old all the baking and cooking for her village when it comes to weddings, funerals, and big parties. I felt that I owe her to carry on her name, to carry her legacy, and I'm very proud of having my grandma as the symbol of my store.
If you were starting over today, what would you do differently?
I'm not sure if I would do something differently. I've been asked a few times if I would be to start over again. If I would know what the future brings me, or if I would know what it means to be in this business, would I do it all over again? And the answer is definitely yes. I enjoy what I'm doing, and I love my business, and I'm proud of it. And yes, I would do it again. But if I will do it differently, I'm not sure. Looking back, I'm not sure if I'll do something differently. Maybe I should just take it slower a bit, but yeah. pretty happy with what I accomplished.
What was the toughest challenge in getting your company through the most recent growth?
Probably too rapid of a growth. The business grew too fast, faster than I expected, which of course is nothing that I can complain about. It's good for the business, but it took me by surprise. I was not expecting a rapid growth. I was thinking more so to be where we are at with the business in 5 years from now. It happened quicker. We had to move quickly just to adapt. As we know, or some people know, we started with a very small shop next door, run out of space. That was one challenge, trying to accommodate more customers, trying to introduce new products, find new suppliers, bring the products that were required by our customers, because it's very important to try to satisfy them. And then, of course, opening this new location was a challenge in its own, just dealing with renovations and permits and moving to the new store and not really knowing what we are doing in the same time, just learning as we go. That was challenging.
What is most rewarding about running your business?
Small things. People probably wouldn't believe it, but when you have a customer coming back and saying, "Thank you, the cake you baked me was very good," or "Thanks for the lunch," and you see them coming back next day with a smile on their face and they bring their friends, just being happy, or like running the lunch hour through the lunch hour and seeing people smiling and always coming back, that's the most rewarding part.
Finding employees to work in a new and growing business can be a challenge.
It is a challenge, especially running a business like ours, where we cater towards a specific small market, Eastern European, Romanian, Hungarian, Croatian, Polish, and so on. You have to be very accustomed with the European or Eastern European cuisine, the ingredients that you're using, the methods of baking and cooking, or I want the soup to taste in a specific way, because they won't know it. So it's difficult to find people that are coming from Europe and they are trained in Europe and willing to work here. It's a challenge.
What do buyers care about, and what makes them more inclined to buy?
People care about eating healthy. We take pride in using only natural ingredients. We purchase all our meats and vegetables from small suppliers, farms around Calgary, small butcher shops that don't use nitrates, don't use chemicals. We still make our pastries, home-cooked meals, lots of soups, tripe soup. I forgot to mention meat, of course. That's a very popular item, especially now in the summer season for barbecuing. European cheeses, feta cheese imported from Europe. So we cater towards the customers that want to buy products they can't find elsewhere, basically. We have people that come in for the traditional Romanian food, Romanian and Hungarian. I'm from Transylvania, so we cook lots of food that's similar or the same as the Hungarian food. Actually, it's very funny. Some people call me the Hungarian lady from the Romanian store.
If you had to pick one product in your lineup, which one would you showcase and why?
It's hard to pick one product. I have a few products that are my favorite, or I favor, of course, but I would probably have to go with the potato bread. You can't taste the potato. It's just a much denser, richer bread. It's a sourdough, and I remember my grandma starting the dough 2 days before she was baking, and then adding more flour, adding more yeast, cooking the potatoes, adding it to the mixture, and 2 days after she would bake it in the brick oven outside, bake with wood fire, and turn out some big, huge breads like this. And we used to love it, and that's what we make in the store. Of course, we can't make the big, huge loaves. Nobody would buy it. You would have to eat a week out of a loaf, but we make smaller version of it, and it's very popular. We have a few Canadians coming for the potato bread, some from out of town, and they say it's the best bread they ever had, so yes.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
The multicultural mosaic of Alberta has created a food culture of its own over the years. Calgary cuisine is more than just a sum of Chinese, Indian, Vietnamese, Korean, or Mediterranean food. It has evolved over the years to become a cuisine of its own, providing Calgarians with food memories unique to themselves. To many Calgarians, the best food is often found in shops like Berea Market. Undoubtedly, Berea Market takes pride in its place in Calgary's culinary pantheon.